For the third day in a row, cases have hit over 50,000 in the UK. 50,000 daily cases of COVID-19. Scientists believe what's really behind this huge spike is this new variant that was recently discovered in the country that is believed to be much more contagious. And as a result of this spike, hospitals are starting to feel overwhelmed.
I guess we're on our knees begging is for people to do their part to take the pressure off. And once again, we're being asked to just dig a bit deeper, work a bit hard, which we're all desperately trying to do, but we are shattered.
And you can hear the emotion in her voice. England is preparing to activate some of its field hospitals, these temporary hospitals called Nightingale hospitals, in order to try to accommodate more patients. Here in London, there is one by the Excel Centre, which is an exhibition centre that can house up to 4,000 people. There are 4,000 beds available. Now, these temporary Nightingale facilities were shut off around springtime because cases started to dip down, especially over the summer. But now that cases have gone up, they're now considering reopening these facilities up. As a result of this new variant, what we have in much of the country, including here in London, are much stricter measures that have been in place throughout the holidays, throughout Christmas as well. But the thing is, the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, he did in his New Year's message, he did talk about how he was hopeful for what's ahead. Take a listen.
I believe 2021 is above all the year when we will eventually do those everyday things that now seem lost in the past, bathed in a rosy glow of nostalgia. Going to the pub, concerts, theatres, restaurants, or simply holding hands with our loved ones in the normal way. We're still a way off from that. There are tough weeks and months ahead.
And the hope is that this second vaccine, John, that has recently been approved will help make things a little less tough. But scientists say that there is still a long way to go.
Yeah. Cindy, let's talk about that rollout of that approved second vaccine. What do we know?
Right. So this second vaccine was developed by Oxford University in conjunction with AstraZeneca, a pharmaceutical company. And the UK, the British health regulator, drug regulator, recently gave it the green light this week. So that vaccination program will start to be rolled out next week. And this is something that is different than the other vaccine that the UK recently approved, which is the Pfizer-BioNTech shot, because this one is cheaper to produce. It's also much easier to handle, doesn't have to be stored in freezing cold conditions. However, despite this rollout, though, scientists, John, are still warning that the weeks ahead are going to be tough. And the government has also warned that, life will not really start to go back to normal, they hope, until the spring. So there's still a long road ahead, despite the approval of these vaccines.